Hey, welcome back to another live stream on D-Train Games. Give me just a minute as always. Let me get things set up and we'll get underway. What's up, Fallow? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Just getting everything set up for the stream real quick. What's up, Death? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope it's going well. We're gonna go ahead and get started, guys. I got everything ready to go. Now, like I said, I did use several hours over the weekend to, as you guys can see, my map has been obliterated. Actually destroyed this zone, but luckily it just moved down the bank a little ways. But everything all the way through here is now managed back. I really don't know what happened, but half my map just ended up, a lot of my level 1s, whenever I went to check them, they were level 2s all of a sudden. And then there was some level 1s that had a level 2 with them that were like solos. It took me several hours to get my map back under control, but my herd management should be very tight again. So we should be seeing a lot more diamonds. No, I don't mod any. No, it ain't a mod. Like I said, it was. I don't know what happened. Like I said, it was some of my zones for some reason, even though I had them managed, they had level 2s in them. And then I had a few of them that were like a lot of solo males that had moved in with my level 1s. Like I said, I really don't know what happened there, but everything is back under control now, so my herd management should be back on top. But no, I don't cheat or do anything like that on my games. I play totally legit. And like I said, maybe those zones I found, I mean, maybe I just overlooked some zones or something, but I was pretty sure I had some pretty tight herd management originally. But it's a lot better now. Oh, no, you're fine, Fallow. Like I said, that's an okay question to ask. But no, I don't do any mods. I wouldn't even know how to do them anyways, but not that I would do them anyway. But yeah, every game I play, I do everything legitimately. But how are you guys doing today? Hope you all are doing well. Yeah, so basically what I did is I basically just went around all my main zones, and as you guys can see, I left all my pheasants that were level 2s, and I shot out any that were level 1s first, and then once I got everything to be level 2s in my zones, I then went around the map and did my herd management. Because I don't mind stacking at level 2 animals or the animals that's like below diamond rank, but I do not stack diamonds, because the people on the Expansive World says not to do that if you want a better chance at great ones. They never said why. But because of that, I don't stack diamonds. But I will stack the animals that are underneath diamond. So if there's like a non-legendary, I won't stack those, but I will stack the 8 mythicals. Because it does the same job, even though it's not as like effective, it's still pretty effective. Okay, I'm sorry. It is my lack of knowledge. But whenever you're saying, but the only two terms I know mod meaning is like moderator for a channel or like modding the game. So Fowler, you'll have to explain what you're meaning a little bit more to me. Like I said, I'm still learning all the terminology a little bit. Most of my terminology is like early to mid 2000s terminology. So where you're saying, I was saying, can I get mod if you mod on the game? Oh, yeah. Well, that O was actually a little bit premature. So the first part of your sentence is what's confusing me. It says, oh no, I was saying, can I get mod, not if you mod on the game. And I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. Like, are you asking for like... Yeah, I just don't know. I'm not even going to take a guess at it. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. Oh, gotcha, Fallow. So basically, everybody on this channel stands a chance at becoming a mod for my channel. However, it's not going to happen until I get a lot of people in chat. Like, whenever I get so many people talking in chat that it's actually hard for me to keep up with everybody, at that point, I'm going to need the extra help on my channel to help answer questions and stuff that I'm not able to answer for other people. And at that time, I'm going to start hiring moderators for the channel. So to answer your question, yes, everybody does have a shot at being a mod as long as you're of age, have the right kind of maturity, and very well educated in the game. So I prefer you to be at least 14 and above, but if I've known you for a very long time and you seem like really mature for your age and know the game very well, then you also stand a chance as well. So but yeah, so that's kind of my answer to you is that if you're on my channel pretty frequently and you're consistently showing up for the streams and being really helpful whenever people ask questions and stuff like that, then yes, in the future I will consider you to be a mod. All right, Fallow, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Hope you have a great day, buddy. Yeah, I've never played those games, Dylan. I'm not very big on Gears of War. But I don't know. Like there ain't many games coming out that I'm actually really excited for right now. Like for me, I'm mostly just kind of hanging back, doing my hunting games, playing some of the playing some Marvel Rivals. Although the season 2 isn't as good as season 1 in my opinion. A whole lot of toxicities in the game right now, and it's just discouraging me from playing. But But yeah, I'm not really excited on like GTA's and Gears of Wars. I've just never really been into those types of games. But feel free to talk to me about them though. Like I said, I'll hear you out. There we go. Nope. Oh, I got him. Okay, good. I think that I have enough room between me and them to be able to make it to my tripod. That one's gonna be a little bit testy. I don't know if this is a good idea or not here. I don't know if he's gonna move. Let me try to make it up there to him, I guess. What? Which one was it? Oh. Okay, well, I lost my 10 at the front here, so I'll have to go and get another 10 apparently. Oh, have you? Yeah, that's a car game, isn't it? Am I wrong? That's a driving game for like cars, isn't it? Shoot. That stupid tent disappeared and it scared off the birds. I hate that, man. Well, at least I got one out of this. At least I got 3 out of this. Nah, that's so stupid. So, where you don't play the game, if your tents are in the paths of animals and they interfere with where they're going and what they're doing, your tents can actually disappear, and whenever they do, it'll spook off any animals in the vicinity. So that's the reason why all my birds flew away from this zone at the end. That stinks. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, my brother-in-law, he likes those games a whole lot, but I'm just not big on car games. I'm more for like action adventure storyliners and stuff like that. I've been playing. I'll tell you one game that I've sort of gotten back into, but I'm not like heavy into it. Is a God of War. I've started playing God of War 2018 again a little bit, but outside of that, I've mostly just been playing this. Just haven't really been in the mood for any kind of like bigger game lately. Just been wanting to hunt and take it easy and play some relaxing games. Yeah, my brother-in-law, he absolutely loves car games and racing games and stuff like that. Which it's like street racing though. He's not very big into like being like a motocross or anything like that. But he likes playing Need for Speeds. He likes playing Forza. He plays a lot of Minecraft, Dying Light, and a few games like that. Let me go over here and put my tent back over here. Now that there's nothing left. I'll just put this over here in this corner, I guess. That should work just fine. And we'll just keep moving right along. Well, that's interesting. How does that work, Dylan? Like open world? Like I know that Mario is becoming open world too. Like Mario Kart is coming out, it's going to be an open world type racing game. But I've never understood like how that could work. Do you just like drive around the world if you want to and do whatever you feel like doing, or you can just randomly start racing people? Or I mean, like I've kind of had a hard time understanding how that would work in an open world environment. No. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Yeah. He's gonna get away on me. Oh well. Well. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I don't think I still just do not think that'd be really my cup of tea, even though it sounds really awesome. I think the last time I played a racing game was actually on the original Xbox, if I ain't mistaken. It was like Speed Kings, where you raced on speed bikes through busy cities. Then I played like four-wheeler racing games and MX Unleashed, which was like an open world game where you could just go around and freestyle with infant motocross bikes and stuff like that. But it also had challenges you could do. Yeah, I think that's the last time I like played any type of realistic take on racing games. Mario Kart is about the only racing game I still play today. If I get in the mood to race, but it's been a while. Let's see. Where's my birds at? Oh, they're down here today. Just one? I don't know where my males are. I also don't want to spend too much time here, but I don't. That's weird. They were here last time I looked. Oh well. Hopefully they'll be here the next round. But what do you like doing on there mostly, Dylan? Do you like racing people more, or do you like doing like the free roaming type stuff? You like the free roaming better? Yeah, I don't know. If I got that game in my hands, I feel like the exploration factor and then just doing whatever the crap I felt like doing would probably be my strong suit. I don't think I'll play the game, but it does sound like it would be fun though. Hopefully we'll get more people in chat here in a little bit. Most people like joining them on here usually right after 3. Sometimes we get people beforehand, but a lot of the people are like an hour ahead of me, or like I know there's a few people that's like a couple hours behind me. So a lot of my people that are going to join chat usually come in around 3 o'clock or a little after. But I'll be streaming today until 5, so we got plenty of time for people to show up. You lost track of time. That's a good thing, though. If you can lose track of time while playing something, it shows how much fun it is to you. So that's kind of a good thing. I'm just trying to get this great one to spawn in. It's a really rare bird, and everything is randomly generated. So every time you kill an animal, the game randomizes which animal is going to take its place. And the great one is like the special type of bird. Like it's bigger than all the others. It has special colors. Same thing with like any other animal I were to hunt for on here. Like those moose, the great one moose, that have like 6 different antlers they could have, and then 6 different types of antlers that is, and like 5 different colors that their fur could be. So it's a lot of fun to try to get great ones to spawn in the game. And I'm about 3,000. Like I said in the title, I'm roughly about 3,400 to like 3,700 in. Just because you haven't been here, I'm just telling you the background to it a little bit. But yeah, these past few streams, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I forgot to count my birds while I was hunting, and I did that for like 3 streams in a row. So there was like a couple hundred birds there that I did not count, which is the reason why I'm having to estimate. But I'm roughly in that zone though. Also, if there's anybody in chat that's lingering or having a good time watching, please make sure you guys hit the like button so other people can find my channel. And also make sure you guys subscribe so that way hopefully one of these days I can turn this into my full-time job. I appreciate any of the help you guys can give. Got about 5 more minutes in game. We'll keep spawning around, see if any respawns from this morning show up. Oh, I appreciate it, Dylan. I really appreciate it, buddy. Whenever I have my chat pulled up, I actually can't see my likes or subscriptions, so I never know. I can never keep track of who's of people that subscribe until I put down the subscription tab. No, I didn't want to see any level 1s. Oh well. Guess it's still going to happen from time to time. Cole, what's up, buddy? Glad to see we got someone else coming in the chat. How you doing, Cole? Nothing good just yet, but we only just started. We've only done 1 full run. So you're here right on the beginning of the stream. Like I said in my post section, though, I did spend several hours over the weekend managing my zones. For some weird reason, some of my zones were no longer managed, or they had a lot of solos level 2s. And I even discovered like 2 different zones that I'd never found before, and one of them had a diamond in it. So that diamond was causing me to see a lot of the level 1s that we've been seeing during the streams. So hopefully we'll see more diamonds start showing up. But yeah, we don't have any trophies today just yet. We've only done 1 sweep of the map, and we're getting ready to reset time here in just a minute. So, as a matter of fact, I think I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, you're fine, Dylan. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'm glad that you stopped by. It's good to hear from you, man. So what you been up to, Cole? Anything fun? You too, Dylan. Thank you, man. You have a good day. Enjoy. Have a good day at work. Your moose grind is going better. That's good, man. Have you got any trophies yet? Any rares or diamonds showing up? Oh, you got your first albino, dude. That's awesome, man. I don't know if I got any albinos. Honestly, it's been so long since I did my moose grind. I really can't remember what any of my rares are. I know that I've got piebalds, but I don't know if I got anything else. I really have no idea if I have a albino or not, because I just simply can't remember. But that is awesome. What level was he? Was he a big moose or was he pretty small? I mean, that's still good either way. A few minutes ago, one of my tents, I was actually on my way over to this tripod over here, and during my first run, and and a beaver fell a tree on my tent that was over there, and it caused all my birds in this field to fly away. It was such a bummer, man. I still haven't been able to shoot that zone at all yet. But I had to go back over there and place my tent. I pushed it, as you can see, I pushed it up higher into the field where it's not down here anymore. Hopefully that'll fix things. Oh, man, that's awesome, buddy. That's going good, man. Hopefully that great one shows up for you soon. I'm glad you're seeing a lot of trophies, buddy. I love grinds that are like that, where it's like it just does not want to stop giving you trophies. Those are my favorite grinds to have, if not everybody's favorite. Two albinos back to back. I've done that a couple of times with whitetail. And I've gotten two rares back to back, I think, during my red deer grind before. Ah! That'll work. Well, that bird was a help. I don't know where he flew off to. Oh, so you've been grinding for a while then, Cole. Well, that's awesome, man. Yeah, right now, which you already know this from where you've been here before, but where I skipped those few times from forgetting to count my birds, I'm roughly between 3,400 and 3,700. So I really don't have my exact number, and I probably will never have it. But I do know that I'm roughly in that count. So my great one should show up at any point, like literally. And I'm ready for it to show up too. I'm ready to do some more stuff on my channel. I'm ready to try my best to make more content, like videos on the channel. I'm wanting to make some guides on grinding and beginner series. I'm wanting to also bring back Way of the Hunter to the channel and possibly some Fishing Planet if people want to see Fishing Planet videos. So, but I'm so far into this grind, I just don't want to abandon it and start doing other things yet. I'm just really wanting to complete this grind before I move on to other projects. What's up, hunting and fishing? Welcome to the channel, man. Did I get the great one pheasant yet? Not yet. I am currently somewhere between 3,400 and 3,700 kills. I have 3 leucistics and 2 melanistics on the grind. Or no, excuse me, six leucistics, I believe. I've got several leucistics, but and then 2 melas. But it's been going good. I have a lot of diamonds too. But yeah, it could be any time, man. Could be any time. Also, if you're not new to the channel, then do forgive me. But if you are new, if you like the Hunter Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter, and you also like playthroughs, I do it all on this channel. 80% of my stuff is Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter related, and then 20% is playthroughs of some of my favorite storyliners. So if you enjoy that, you might want to consider subscribing. Also, make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you like to. Just make sure it's family friendly. We got Cole in there today, and he's pretty educated in the game. And I have over 3,000 hours in the game, and one of every great one except for the last 3 that were released. So I can try to help you too if you need any help. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. The albinos were 180 and 210. Oh, dude, you got the spider rack. That's the rack I want, man. My moose that I got last December was the big rack, typical rack with the spruce coloring, which was still beautiful, and it was my second. It's one of my favorite racks as well, so I was happy to get him. But yeah, man, my favorite trophy I would love to see is the two-tone spider. So that's the one that I'm wanting the most is the two-tone spider rack. Nope, that's female. I don't know why sometimes my pheasants are down here. I couldn't tell if there's a male down here with them or not. Nope. Got to keep on moving then. Yeah, it's the rack you want. I got you, man. Yeah, I really enjoyed the one that I got. I think the one I have is the same one that Flinter got, which is the typical rack spruce. I'm pretty sure he has the same one as me. But I ain't gonna lie, I was really hoping I get something like Scarecrow's. Scarecrow actually does have the two-tone spider rack. But I can't remember if it was 50-50 or if it was equal on both sides. But I really want it to be equal on both sides if I get it. I'm actually not too big on animals having 50-50 racks in the game, honestly. I get it just the way to give it more variety, but it's like, to me, I just don't enjoy it as much. I prefer the animals to look the same on both sides, or at least very similar. But there is a couple of combinations that actually look pretty cool together, though. But it's like you can't be guaranteed on what it's going to be. So, oh, to be expected, my zones have dried out, so that means that the late morning is going to come through. But hunting and fishing, if you're still in the chat, man, what you been up to lately? You grinding for anything good, or seen any good trophies lately? Okay, good. Yeah, I couldn't remember. It's been a while since Scarecrow got his, so I couldn't remember if if it was 50-50 or not. But yeah, he's definitely got the bird that I want, or not the bird, excuse me, the rack that I want. I'm really hoping that my herd management will start popping off today. I'm just getting started, so I'm not expecting for trophies just to immediately be here. But I do hope that what I've done over the weekend is going to be a big help. But so far, I've already seen 2 level 1s. So I'm really... Why in the world? How in the world am I missing? There. Yeah, I'm just really hoping that we'll see some more diamonds. I don't know where this bird went. Shoot. I don't know where that pheasant went. Oh well. Where am I running? Ghost pheasant. Yeah, I know. It was here and then it was just gone. Hang on, that might be him out there. That's a female. Yeah, I don't know where he went to. He was there and then just all of a sudden it's just like he just popped out of existence. He saw that his friend got shot and he was just all like, oh heck no. He just took off. He's just like, oh man, I ain't gonna put up with that crap. No way. I'm out. Oh, I'll take 1 for 2 though. I'd have loved to get them both, but sometimes you just can't. No, Cole, unfortunately I live in Kentucky, and it's very tough to find pheasants in my state. I think that a lot of the pheasants that are found in my state are in the western side, which I don't, which is not really around where I live. So, there's not a very good population of them in the area that I live in. But, they used to be, though. My dad and my papa, his dad used to go all the time whenever he was a kid, but since then, the pheasant population around the area I live has just went way downhill. So, unfortunately, I've never had the opportunity to. About the only animals that I hunt in real life is squirrels, white-tailed deer, and turkeys. That's about the only things I really ever hunt for, because that's about all we got here. Are you saying that pheasants is all you've ever hunted, or are you saying the same thing that I hunt? I was a reserve. Well, that's nice, man. It's pretty cool you got to hunt off a reserve. There's this one person. Whenever a few years back, whenever I got my big 8-pointer, whenever I went to my taxidermist, he was actually mounting a fallow deer for somebody, and apparently there's somewhere within the state or around Kentucky somewhere that has a big reserve that has exotic animals in it, and he got drawn for a fallow buck hunt. And yeah, my taxidermist was working on mounting him. It was pretty cool to see a fallow. Oh, the pheasant call. Okay, well, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I wish I could hunt pheasants. I do love them. They're my favorite upland game bird in North America. Dude, I am not. I don't know what's going on. I have got so many of my zones to be level 2, or excuse me, level 1, and I am still seeing level 1s, which I think that's normal. Come on, what is up with this today? There, but I'm pretty sure it's normal. But at the same time, it's discouraging me a little bit because I thought I'd get on here today and mostly see just level 2s. But I'm still getting a level 1 in about every other zone right now. So, I don't know what's going on with my map. Hopefully it means a great one's about to pop up. That's what I'm hoping is happening. I'm hoping that the awkwardness of my map is because there's a great one trying to spawn. Yeah, I'm hoping so, Cole. I hope so, buddy. And as soon as he spawns, I'll be taking a screenshot of him. I'll be putting it on my channel, letting everybody know that he's finally here. And then towards the end of the stream, anybody who wants to join me to try to be in here for the thumbnail, I'm going to open it up to multiplayer and let people come in and take a picture with him. The only rule is that nobody can even interact with him, though. That is the rule. If anybody touches the animal or looks at it in the harvest screen, it's not going to be good. Because I don't want someone to accidentally claim the animal. Because then I'll never be able to mount it or get it, so... Well, I had to make a choice there. I got a little bit too close. You gonna land? No. That's alright. I think I'm just gonna go 1 for 2 on that one as well. Let's see, did I have anything over here? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, that's usually a big telltale sign, man. Whenever people ask me, like, what are the big hints that a great one's about to spawn, I always tell them one of 3 things. And the first thing I list is the number 1, in my opinion, and then it goes to like least sus, if you will. But number 1 is if there's just nothing but level 1s appearing, like nothing but the smallest animals. And in that case, it either means you have a big diamond on your map, or it means you have the great one, because it's trying to make up for that huge animal by spawning in a bunch of little ones. The second one, which again, it's not as powerful of a meaning as the other one, but the second one I tell people to look for is if your respawns are just being weird. Like some of your zones are just not wanting to come in no matter how many times you reset time. Some of your zones are just not acting or behaving normal. So that's the second thing I always tell people to look out for. And then the third thing, which is a very unlikely thing to point towards a great one, but I have had great. I had my whitetail spawn in whenever this happened. Again, it was a lucky respawn as my whitetail was only 130 kills in. But I started noticing that a lot of my zones were like missing animals. Like I would go to my zones that used to have like 3 or 4 deer in them, and all of a sudden they have like 1 or 2. And they just wouldn't spawn in. And I'd go to other places around trying to find out where they went, and they weren't going anywhere. They just weren't coming back. So, like, missing respawns that are just acting abnormal, and then, of course, a bunch of the smallest animals they can possibly be. Yeah, that was the same way mine was, Cole. Mine was off of a level 1 as well. And it was last year in December. But, yeah, we were at 1,999 kills in. And he was the first animal I spotted on the next pond I went to, and the animal I killed before him was level 1. But the weird thing about my moose is that there wasn't a bunch of little ones. This was actually a situation where my respawns were actually working normal, but I was missing animals. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was the example I was trying to tell you about. During my moose grind, I remember that I just went like for several runs in a row where I was resetting time, and just moose were not appearing on my zones. Like they just weren't there. And then finally, I think like 3 or 4 runs later, I finally had all the respawns back. And by the time I came to that pond, it was he was standing there. So yeah, I kind of had something similar too. What's up, Phantom? I'm doing good today, man. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Great one should spawn about any time. I'm hoping he does. How are you doing today, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Do 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 do. Okay, there's that guy. You have your brother with you today, sir. I do not see his brother. I'm gonna stand here and watch for a second. There he is. There we go. I'll take it. He's gonna die close by anyways. Yeah, I don't know, Cole. Honestly, my birds seem to be doing okay. I mean, I know I'm getting a little bit worried at the level 1s, but I have noticed that at least the majority of the birds that are coming back are big level 2s. So I think it is working. But like I said, I think there's like only two solos left on my map that are level 2s because they just refuse to be level 1s. I shot them so many times over the weekend and they just will not come back to the level 1. But out of 10 different zones, I got all of them back to being herd managed, except for those 2. So at least I know that most of my map is back to being managed down pretty well. Yeah, no problem, Phantom. Glad to hear you're doing fine, man. That was a quick shot. Where are you? I hear you. There you are. What's up? Thank you for the help, sir. I appreciate it. What you been up to lately, Phantom? You doing anything fun this week, or done anything interesting? Get down, pheasant. Have you seen that? I'm guessing you've seen that short that I put out where that pheasant tried to take off and I was telling it to stay down. I'm pretty sure that's what you're referring to. Oh, that was a fun stream. That was a fun stream. Yeah, I put out 3 shorts recently, guys. If you haven't looked at them, it was one that where I shot a pheasant in the head with a big bluff in front of him. Just barely had an opening to shoot it, and I got it. I had another pheasant where I was just being goofy, and I told him to lay down, and he tried to take off again, and I shot him a second time and said, "Lay down." And I got him. And then I had a 247-yard shot of a pheasant that was flying through the air. That was and I ended up getting him. So if you haven't seen those shorts, they're out on my channel. Yeah, I thought that's what you were referring to, Cole. Yeah, that was a fun stream, man. That was a fun stream. Dude, yeah, I'm really hoping this means a great one. Because, like, I haven't even got through 2 runs today, and already I'm having zones that have nothing in them. And this is kind of like what was happening with my moose. Because, I would go around the map. I think it took me, like, 4 times going around the map, because I don't do menu resets if I can help it. Because that was another thing Expansive World said not to do, was main menu resets. Because it kind of resets the RNG spawns instead of just keeping up with where you currently left off, is my opinion of it. But yeah, so it took like 4 runs before I finally started getting my respawns back, and he was amongst one of them. So hopefully it means something. I'm gonna go ahead and reset time, guys. I think you were trying to say it was supposed to rain tonight between 4 or 6, wasn't you? Wasn't you, Phantom? I think that's what you're trying to tell me. You're hoping for me, Cole? Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'm ready for this to be over with. I've got some really big plans for my channel for whenever this ends. We're gonna be doing more multiplayer streams where we all get to hunt together, though they'll be shorter than the 6-hour streams. I'm planning on bringing back Way of the Hunter stuff to the channel. I'm gonna be doing the beginner guides. I'm gonna be doing guides on how to set up herd management. Do some guides on where to shoot animals to make sure that you hit their vitals. Stuff like that. Like I have some really big plans for the channel, so but I really want to get this great one killed first because I'm ready to build my lodge. I have so many good trophies. I have my great one whitetail and my great one moose and stuff, and I'm just ready to build my North American lodge and do all that kind of stuff too. Well, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm seeing mostly level 2, so I think that it's working. I just don't think that I just don't think it's popping off just yet. But I think my herd management is working. Oh, it's going to rain like 4 to 6 inches. Well, it's a lot of rain, man. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to rain for us tonight. I think it has a chance, but it's been raining for like the past several days here in Kentucky, so I think it's supposed to be like normal today, but I think for the next several days it's supposed to be raining here too. But yeah, guys, if you haven't seen my schedule for the channel yet, tomorrow I could stream, but I'm deciding to actually not stream tomorrow and actually record the video for the 300 subscriber special, because I want to make sure that all 5 people get a chance to tell me what videos they want to create. But yeah, Colton Crane, he's wanting me to do a video for where I'm using the recurve bow to take down water buffalo and mule deer. And I'm going to put a little bit more of a spin on it than that whenever I do my channel, whenever I do the video. But yeah, it's going to take me several hours tomorrow to make sure I get a good video recorded. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll stream today. Tomorrow I'm going to record that video for Colton and for you guys as well. And then Thursday and Friday I'll be streaming again. And then, guys, do not forget, next Saturday, not this upcoming one, but the next Saturday is our next multiplayer stream. So, because that's 3 weeks. So, not this upcoming Saturday, but next week's Saturday. We'll be opening it back up from 12 to 6 again, and we'll all be hunting together again. So, if you're interested in being there for that kind of a stream and and hunting with us, make sure you guys are there for that. Yeah, Cole. Yeah, it wasn't really like a downpouring here. I think there's a couple of days where it was raining pretty good, but we haven't had like a full-on downpour. Most of our rains have been like off and on thunderstorms, but all day long though. Where some storms will last, some storms won't. It'll be sunny for a little while, then all of a sudden it darkens back up, and you have another storm. It's been very crazy down here where I'm living. Did I check the middle zone? I think I did. I don't see birds out there in the distance, so yeah, I think it's just this one zone this time. You're fine, Cole. As long as you're on PlayStation 4 or 5, you can join us. But yeah, it's not this. It's like I said, guys. It's not 4 days from now. It's next week. But it'll be for 6 hours. We're gonna go across 3 different maps, and we'll spend 2 hours on one map, 2 hours on another, and 2 hours on another, and we'll just have some fun and hunt some animals together. Like I said, the only animals I don't want people shooting is the very extremely rare chance of finding a great one, and then also any super rares. If people see an animal that could make diamond and it's a rare, then I would really hope that you guys would just let me know about it, so that way I can get one. Because, like I always tell people, in my 3,000 hours of playing this game, that's the one trophy I don't have is a super rare. I've just had terrible luck with them. I've done herd management, I've gotten great ones, but I've never been able to land a super rare. So, super rares and great ones are all that I don't want people shooting. But anything else is fair game. I don't care if anybody finds gold rares or something like that. I think it's awesome they find that on my map. So, anything else is fair game. Let me refresh my stream, guys. There we go. Right, just making sure that I'm keeping up to date with all of you, so if anybody's trying to talk to me, I'll be able to help it. Also, guys, once again, it's been a little while since I said so, but if any of you guys are here during the stream today and you're having a good time watching and everything, whether you're lurking or chatting with me in chat, please make sure that you guys hit the like button so other people will find my channel, and also make sure you guys hit the subscription button if you like Call of the Wild and playthroughs. I try to do everything I can on the Call of the Wild way of the Hunter, and also do playthroughs on the channel. So if you guys enjoy that, my channel might be just for you. 80% is Call of the Wild, with some Way of the Hunter mixed in, and then the other 20% is playthroughs of games that I love. And we also play one horror game every year, guys. And if we're able to make 500 subscribers this year, then this year I will do a face cam reveal, and I'll also be doing a horror game of your all's choice this October. The face reveal could also come sooner if we get 500 subscribers pretty quick. But again, guys, it has to go based on what we can afford and when the time is right. Alright, Cole, like I said, man, you ain't going to miss anything. If the great one spawns, I'll be making a post on the channel, waiting about 15 or 20 minutes for people to come in and watch. If you're not able to make it, I am also going to be recording the video and making shorts on it, so you won't miss the animal that I get. But I appreciate you for being in here, man. Hopefully you can make it back in. Like I said, I'll still be live for the next 2.5 hours if you can make it back. So I'll be on here for a while yet. See you, man. Have a good day, buddy. My respawns are being so weird. It's empty. Empty, empty, empty. I swear, if I see a great one, I'm going to flip out. I've never went this long into a grind before, and it's a new experience to break 3,000. All my grinds have been sub 2,000. So, to be able to break that amount and it be the pheasant that I'm going after, it's something. I don't know what's up with these little level 1s. Oh, okay, Phantom. Well, that's fine, man. I mean, like I said, man, it wasn't anything against you. I mean, like I said, the only reason I kicked you, it wasn't really kicking you. If you want, like, don't think of it that way. It was more or less trying to give other people a chance to come in and hunt, because where you were having internet connections, the fact that you weren't able to stay in for more than a few minutes at a time, it wasn't really fair to other people for you to keep jumping in just to be kicked right back out again because you couldn't keep internet connection. So that's the only reason why I told you not to come back in that day, was because the next time that you came in, like this next weekend, if your internet's doing a lot better, then you'll be totally fine to stay in. But if it's kicking you out again, man, I'm gonna have to keep you from coming in with us, because I want anybody who's in there to be able to be in there for a long period of time. And I don't want somebody like popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out whenever I could have somebody there for like an extended period of time where they can actually find something good to shoot. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully you're okay with that. I mean, like I said, it's nothing against you at all. It's just that I want to make sure that everybody has a chance to come in and hunt and have a good long experience hunting with me. So, like I said, I wasn't like kicking you. I was more or less just dealing with the fact that you couldn't stay in. Because you were doing nothing wrong. It was just your internet. Yeah, the only way that I would ever kick somebody is if somebody blatantly ignores my rules, or if someone's being mean or trying to steal other people's trophies like consistently, or if there's multiple accounts where somebody's doing something unfair to other players. That's like the only way that you'll get kicked. Or if you're having internet connections where you just can't stay in for long periods of time. And again, that's only just because I want to make sure that somebody who could be in there for a long period of time would get a chance to. But next time we have a stream, man, if you jump in, I definitely will let you try to stay. Just know that if your internet starts having problems with you, we'll only be able to give it 3 tries. If you're not able to stay in after 3 tries, we'll have to go ahead and say you'll have to wait for another day. So hopefully that's understandable to you. Thank you, Phantom. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I think I broke 300 like the middle of last week, if I ain't mistaken. And then Colton Crane, he's our first winner. So I'm doing a series right now where where people who have been here for the longest period of time this year, or since the channel started and are still currently in the chat, will be able to have a video made in their honor. And then I'm going to do that again at 400. So I'm doing 5 people for 300, and then at 400 I'm going to do 5 more. And it's just a way to thank them for their dedication of being in my channel. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be recording that video and it'll be releasing probably later in the week. And then we'll also be live again on Thursday and Friday, probably around the same time as we are today. Yeah, man, I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support you guys give me. It really warms my heart to know that there's 300 people that really enjoy my channel. I try my best to be entertaining, and I try my best to be enjoyable to talk to, so I really appreciate you, buddy. Hello? Where'd these pheasants go? Were they down here, or were they up the top? Oh, there they are. There's one at least. Yeah, they're both down here. Okay. From the tree stand, it felt like they were both at the top of the field. Dude, they're both level 1s. Come on. Show me a great one. Show me a great one. I fixed my herd management over the weekend, so I shouldn't be seeing this many level 1s. Come on. Let me see a great one appear. That is a surprise, Phantom. Next Monday, I'll be revealing that. Or just at the beginning of next week at some point. Like I said, I revealed Colton last week because he's an OG subscriber. He's been here since around the beginning of time for my channel. And he's the only one that returned in 2025 and is still here pretty often. So he was my first choice. And then my second choice will be revealed next week, early next week. I'm not going to tell exact what day it's going to be because I don't know. But as soon as I can find time, I'll reveal my next choice my next week. But again, keep in mind that these are people that have been here for a long period of time throughout the year this year. So if you've only been part of the channel for like the past month or so, you would not be considered. But you will be considered for the 400. So Phantom, I will let you know that you're not going to be chosen. Okay, but it's not because I don't like you, and it's not because you haven't been here faithfully, because you definitely have been. It's just the fact that you've only been here for about a month. Whereas I'm trying to dedicate everybody that's been here for a lot longer. So everybody's been here for about 3 months or more is the people that's going to be chosen. But next time I do this, my Phantom, if we make 400 subscribers, I'll be doing this again. And as long as you're still sticking around by that time, you'll definitely be considered. Okay. But I just wanted to go ahead and let you know that I'm from where you're very, very new to the channel. That's the only reason why you're not going to be chosen. You're a joy to have around, and I appreciate you for being here at all times. But like I said, this first time I'm wanting to really thank the people that's been here the longest. But we have 4 more people and 4 more videos to make, and then at that point, I won't be doing this again until 400 subscribers. And then at 400 subscribers, we'll do it again, and it's for anybody who came in in like the last month or so and on. So don't feel bad by any means. You definitely will have a video made in your honor as long as you're here pretty regularly. And when we hit 400 subscribers, you can pretty well expect to have a video made in your honor. But again, you gotta still be coming pretty often and be supporting the channel, which you already do. So. Did I shoot anything down here? I feel like I did. But it's probably just where I'm used to it. I think I've claimed everything. I can't remember. See ya, Phantom. Have a good day, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Hope you have a good time at school. Woo! There's a diamond. There's a diamond. Well, nah, he might be a troll. That one might just troll. I'll still try to pop him out of the sky, but I'm pretty sure he's going to troll us. You gonna land, sir? That was terrible shooting. Ah, well. We'll let the level 3 go for now, I guess. He wasn't a guaranteed diamond anyways, and I wanted to make sure I got his friend, so that's fine. We'll work on getting him the next pass. Pheasants. There's a meal. At least I know my herd management is working. It's always good to know. That'll be fine. Nah, it's gonna kill him. This one fly? I think this one hit the ground and then flew back off or something. Don't. There he is. Oh, I got him. Oh, I got lucky. Let's go. It's gonna be a help. Yep, it's time to reset time. Oh, those respawns were there late, man. It was like 30 after, and they were still there. Get me a drink real quick. Alright guys, for anybody who might be lingering, right now it's showing it's just me in here, but for anybody who might be lingering and watching the stream, I just want to let you all know that there is nobody currently in live chat, which is why I'm not talking much. But if there's anything that shows up that I need to respond to, I'll respond to it. Or if anybody joins the chat, I'll start talking again. But for now, I'm going to rest my voice, just focus on some hunting, and I'll talk again whenever the time rises. Oh, there he is. What's up, Gunsmoke? How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing fine. Welcome to the stream. Talk about whatever you like, just make sure it's family friendly. Hope you are doing well today. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. I did leave 2 pheasants here. I'm doing really good. I'm just hoping this great one spawns today, buddy. We got one level 3 on the map right now, but he looks like he could be a troll. He can only make it if he makes the top estimate. But yeah, we're doing pretty good today. Took a few hours over the weekend, and I'm tighten my herd management up a little bit more. I had a few zones that got screwed up by a few solos, and I had to shoot them back down and stuff. But everything should be rolling pretty normal now. I'm seeing mostly level 2s. We already got a level 3 today, so I'm going to try to take him out here in just a minute. Not a pheasant. So where you're new to the channel, 80% of my stuff is Call of the Wild with a little bit of Wave the Hunter thrown in. And then 20% of my stuff is my favorite playthroughs of my favorite storyliner games. But I have over 3,000 hours in this game since it launched. I've got one of every great one except for the black bear, fox, and pheasant, and tar. And I have over $3 million in the game, and I'm almost at 3.5 million in the game. So I do have plenty of education and knowledge, and I have got great ones before. But the pheasant is the one that I'm wanting this time around, and then I'm probably going to go back to whitetail and moose after I get this pheasant. But what about you, man? What do you like doing? Is there a certain animal that you're hunting for right now or doing anything on the game? But if I did say, though, Gunsmoke, the great one pheasant that I'm wanting, though, is Sapphire. Like, I really want the Sapphire one. I love the melanistic. It's my favorite. It's my favorite rare out of the pheasants, and I also love the albinos. So I'd really want the pearl or the sapphire is the two that I want most. But the sapphire is definitely my number one. What's up, Phantom? Welcome back, man. Did you decide to skip out on school, or what are you doing? Hush, puppy. Ignore my dog in the background, guys. She's hearing noises and she don't like them. Lay down, baby. Everything's fine. There ain't no danger here, I promise. Oh, okay, man. Well, it's good to see you too, then. If you haven't subscribed with your brother, you might want to consider subscribing as well. It'd help me out on the channel. But I hope you're doing alright. We're going after a level 3 pheasant right now. He was in this zone last time I looked. There's the 2, so you must be the 3. Yeah, that one right there has a chance at making diamonds. But I really don't know if he will, so we're going to go after him real quick. See if he makes diamond. You have almost all the great ones besides fox and pheasant. Working on pheasant and fox right now. You have 15 great ones, 5 whitetail, 2 black bear, 2 red deer, 5 fallow deer, and 1 moose. Dude, that is amazing. And 1 tar. Let's go, buddy. Kill it. Let's go, man. I commend you for all your effort and work on the game. That's amazing. Yeah, I just started grinding like hot and heavy about 3 years ago. Because I didn't really learn about grinding or about the great ones until 2021. And then, so about 3 years ago is when I became like a really hardcore grinder. And then that's also the reason why I've only got one of every species that I wanted most, is because it's taken me about 2 years to be able to get all of them. But yeah, after I get this pheasant, I'm probably going to be one and done with the pheasant as long as I get an animal I like. Whoop. Is that you? No. Where's my boy? Oh no. I wasn't paying attention. Where's the level 3? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to chat. Oh, I just screwed myself up. Oh, I just screwed that up, guys. I'm so sorry. I was paying attention to chat. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Ah, crap. Oh, did I hit that thing? I don't know if I hit that one or not. I'll have to look for pressure, but that was so stupid of me. I wasn't paying attention at all there. We'll have to try that again later, guys. That was my fault. Sorry about that. You killed a diamond crocodile yesterday, man? Let's go. Oh, you started major grinding this year, Gunsmoke? That's awesome, man. Yeah, like I said, I've been working the past 2 years, and I'm like an avid casual player. But I've only been doing YouTube for about a year now, about a year and a half. I've always wanted to do it since I was younger, but I just didn't have the right kind of support until like a couple years ago. But I have one of every great one except for the last 4. The last 4 that have been released, I don't have any of them just because I simply wasn't that interested in it. The pheasant is my favorite upland game bird, which is the reason why I'm going after the pheasant, is because it's just my favorite upland game bird to hunt for on the game, and I'd like to have the great one for it because of that reason. But yeah, unless I get a color that I absolutely just do not like, I'm probably going to be a one and done with the pheasant. But I'm definitely going to be going back to doing some more whitetails and moose after this, because those are my 2 favorite great ones in the game. It would be the red deer, because red deer is my favorite antlered animal in the game entirely. But I'm just not too big on the great one that they have for it, from where it looks the same no matter what you do. If they put more variety to it, then I will definitely be going back after some more red deers in the future. But for now, I'm just kind of one and done with them as well. But still, man, that is amazing that you've had that much luck. I've gotten plenty of diamonds, I've gotten plenty of rares, but I will say the one thing that's evaded me the most has been a super rare. I literally do have over 3,000 hours in the game if you count my time I was on PlayStation 4 as well. I've never once got a great one. I've always used herd management, very tight herd management, and I've gotten plenty of diamonds, and I've gotten plenty of gold rares and normal rares, but I've never once had a diamond rare. I've had a few trolls. I've had a few super trolls, but I've never had one actually make diamonds, so When the day comes that I get my first actual super rare, I'm probably going to flip out harder than I will for any great one. Also, Gunsmoke, since you're new to the channel, I will let you know too that we also do multiplayer streams here. If you're on PlayStation, I actually let people come onto my maps and hunt with me. Every third Saturday. So not this upcoming Saturday, but next Saturday I'll be opening up my maps for 6 hours, and we'll be going across 3 different maps. So if you're all choosing, so I'll let you guys vote next week. And then we'll all just get together on Saturday and we all hunt together. So if you want to be able to hunt with me live on chat, live on open mic and everything, you can feel free to subscribe, make sure notifications are on, and whenever those streams happen, you'll be able to hunt with us. Also, in the future, if I'm ever doing multiplayer hopping stream, you guys can hunt with me at that time too. As long as as long as we keep the mics quieted though, I'd only want to be like advertising my channel whenever we're actually on my own maps and people come to my maps. But yeah, I'll let you guys come in and actually hunt with me if you're interested in doing anything like that. The only thing I don't allow is if you're on my maps is I don't allow great ones or super rares to be shot, just since I don't have those. Well, I have great ones obviously, but I just don't want to lose any of them. So great ones are off limits, and it's very rare that there's like 0 chance that'll ever happen with a great one, anyways. But if any of you guys found like initial spawn super rares, I would really just hope that you guys would let me know about them, because I do not have any to my name yet. So those are the only animals I don't allow. But if you find gold rares, diamonds, whatever else you find on my map, you're more than welcome to take it home. It doesn't bother me a bit. Oh, I'll get you, man. That's awesome. How many subscribers do you have, buddy? But no, like I said, I don't really care too much about self-promotion, because I like helping smaller streamers out where I'm small myself. And then if we ever get over 1,000 subscribers, I will consider doing collaborations with people that are around my same size. So I don't really discourage self-promotion, just as long as it's not like an every 5-second thing. And as long as you're not like trying to tell everybody to leave my chat to go to yours or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're being very courteous with it and you just want me to give you a shout out from time to time, I will. But you know, I just don't want us to be competing. If you're coming to my stream, then I might give people a little shout out, letting them know that you stream as well, to go check out your channel and stuff like that. And if I ever came to your streams, you just do the same for me. It's kind of like I scratch your back, you scratch mine type thing. But you know, I'd never come to your chat and be like, "Hey guys, I'm streaming on this channel. If you guys want to come join me," you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's kind of disrespectful. So I wouldn't do that to you. But I think I'm making sense though. I think I need to stop talking because I bet you get me. But you know what I'm saying? $657, dude. That's awesome, man. That is awesome, Gunsmoke. Yeah, my channel's my channel's only been taken off for about the past two months. I think the last 182 people I've gotten in the last 2 months. So my channel's been doing really good this year, ridiculous. Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you're so successful on your end. Yeah, true, man, true. You've had a hard time pulling people to your chat. Yeah, that's alright, man. To me, I just kind of hunt and just do my own thing, and then people pop in like you did today, I'll talk to them. But I just basically treat everybody like they're my best friend, whether I know them or not. So, you know, I get that entirely, buddy. It can be a little bit long, though, whenever you're playing a game and streaming and nobody's talking to you, though. So, I get that as well. To me, anytime a YouTuber, whether they're a professional YouTuber or not, stops in to talk to other smaller YouTubers and tries to help them grow, I find that very, very respectful and so helpful. I know that Chopper 2-in-1 has been on my channel a few times, and he's been trying to spread around talk about my channel because he thinks that it has good potential. And then Ashley's Hunts, she's a smaller streamer or YouTuber rather, and she makes some content on Call of the Wild, and she stops in from time to time and says hi. So, you know, I'm always willing to help out others if they're trying to grow too, because the smaller YouTubers have such a hard time on here, man. I don't know if I asked you, Gunsmoke, but is there a certain trophy you're going after right now, by the way? Like, are you grinding for a certain animal at the moment, or are you just kind of hanging out and just kind of playing with what you feel like playing as? Let me reword that. Are you just free hunting and just hunting whatever you feel like, or are you grinding for something at the moment? You're grinding. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me you was grinding your pheasants. That's correct. I have to look back. What color are you? Whoops, that's a tree. What plumage are you after, man? Is there a certain color of a pheasant you're wanting? Like I said, I'm more for the white and blue pheasants, so I really want the pearl or the sapphire. But I'll be happy with anything. The one that I really don't want is the Morganite. I think it's a beautiful, great one, but to me it looks just the same as any other pheasant, and that's the reason why I wouldn't want it the most. Again, I'd be happy with it if I got the Morganite. I believe that's the one that looks like all the other pheasants, but I'm really wanting one of the unique colors. Mr. Star Wars, I'm sorry, I've overlooked your past text for like forever now, man. I apologize. You said you got a diamond bantang and a diamond gray wolf on two multiplayer servers. Dude, that's awesome, man. I'm so sorry. It's been a long time since I read that a little while ago and then forgot to respond to it because I was talking to Gunsmoke. So I do apologize to you. But that is awesome. I'm glad that you were able to find you some trophies. Yeah, I haven't done any multiplayer hopping since I'm on my own at all. Like ever. I think that I'm going to be doing it though more often as my channel goes on because like I said, I'm going to be wanting to start to learn how to make videos along with live streaming. And of course, I'm going to miss that bird somehow. Dude, I don't know what's going on today. I really do think that the 22 can be bugged at times. Because I swear there's been so many instances where I've shot directly at a bird and the bullet will go through it. Come on. Alright. I don't think I'm going to kill anything this run. That was the only zone that had something in it. Let's see if that level 3 is back. I doubt he will be because it's so close to the end of the day. Anything really? Yeah, I hear you, Gunsmoke. Like I said, the only pheasant that I really don't want to get is the one that looks like all the other pheasants. Like, I'm just wanting one of the unique colors. That's all that really matters to me. But, like, with the whitetail right now, I've got the big rack whitetail. It took me 130 to get him. I was actually still just herd managing whenever he appeared, so I got off real lucky with him. But he was the big rack. I've got the big typical spruce for the moose, which I would really like to be able to get the spider rack two-tone, if I could. That is, like, my dream moose to get is the two-tone spider rack. Let's try this again. But yeah, the whitetail right now, the next one I really want to get for whitetail is the double drop tine. That is the one that I want the most because I love drop tines on whitetails and just non-typicals in general. And then I'm hoping that I'll get a lot more moose too because those are my two favorite great ones. Excuse me, great ones in the game right now. But I'm hoping that the three that I'm hoping for in the future though is the mule deer, the Rocky Mountain elk, and then I would love to see a caribou / reindeer. Those with the reindeer being the number one. But I really hope that those are my three great ones I want to see come to the game in the future. Don't spook again, please. I don't know if this is going to help me any, but the wind isn't great. So I'll give that a try. There's only a chance that it could work. Whoop, don't want to sprint. Stop sprinting. There we go. Nope, that ain't him. There he is. Nope, that's his brother. Where's my bird at? Oh, he's right there in front of him. Alrighty. Let's see if I can't get this bird again. This time I'm not going to pay attention to chat for a minute. I learned my lesson last time. That's the 2. There's the 3. I'm trying to get as close as I can possibly get here. And I hope that he flushes towards me, if anything. Well, I hit him, but I don't know if he's going to die anytime soon. But at least I got the one I was after. Let's see, will he make diamond? He is going to make diamond, but just barely, dude. Oh, man, just barely. That would be diamond number 16 in the past 3 weeks, now that my herd management is working. I don't know if that other bird is going to die or not. Okay, he did die, I believe. Let's go see if we can find him real quick. Let me refresh my stream. I'm falling behind a little bit. There we go. Dog? Waiting for me. Did he fly that way? I'm pretty sure he came this way, didn't he? Okay. My dog just really wanted me to be with him, apparently. I'm coming, I'm coming. You got 4 legs, I got 2. Don't forget that. Okay, that's a female. That's not my bird. So apparently I accidentally shot a female too. That ain't good. I hope I got this pheasant. Golly, he went a long way. Yeah, I got 2 right above him. Invisible treat just for my dog. Always doing a good job. Yeah, alright. I do believe I'm going to reset time when I get to the next tent. That took a while. When you get your next pheasant, what should I go for? Let me look back on your thing. So you have 5 whitetail, 2 black bear, 2 red deer, 5 fallow, and 1 moose. So I'd say where you only got the 1 moose, I said let's go back after some moose. That's what I'd do if I were you. Because that's the one you only got 1 of. So I'd say let's go after another moose. If you're wanting to grind. Otherwise, maybe do some multiplayer hopping and see if you can find some trophies on other people's maps. That could be fun. Did I reset time? No, I did not. I'm going to take a look anyway. Yeah, there's nothing here at the moment. Let me go back and reset time. Forgot to do that. $212 in the moose. That sounds good, man. Yeah, I've got a double grind going on right now in New England, but I have not returned to it since last year, since before I went to Rev on Thule. But yeah, so whenever I went to Rev Tule, I discovered that moose hunting on there was a little bit easier than on New England. And I was so much further into my grind on that one than I was in the New England grind. I decided to go back to Rev Tule and just finish my grind out there, which I did in December. Um, but right now I'm trying to hunt the mornings for whitetails, and then I'll do the same in-game days, afternoons for moose. On New England, I'm about 1,800 in on whitetail, and I'm about 1,600 in on moose. So I will be returning to that whenever I get this pheasant. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be like immediate or just whenever I get back in the mood for hunting or grinding rather. But yeah, that's kind of my plan is what I'm gonna do next. Is I really want to get my huddle whitetail. I want to get 3 great one whitetails, and then I'm wanting to have at least a couple great one moose. And then eventually I'll return to the fallow grind too, because I want to do the huddle fallow deer. But I really don't like the spoon rack. I mean, that is the one antler type on the fallow deer that I just really do not like, and that's the reason why I've kind of quit doing fallow deer. Was because I just really do not want to take a chance at getting the Mickey Mouse antlers, as they call them. But I think at one point I'll probably go back and hunt some more of them. Hello. So Gunsmoke, on your channel, are you like exclusive to the hunting and fishing games, or do you mainly just do do you do like a mixture of different stuff like what I do? Like for me, 80% of my stuff, like I said, is Call of the Wild with a little bit of Way of the Hunter that's going to be thrown in later. I do have over 210 hours in Way of the Hunter, but I unfortunately have to restart because, well, that's a story in itself. But I'm having to restart from level 1 on Way of the Hunter. But stupid rock. Yeah, that figures. Land? Oh, I got him. Oh, that was a shot and a half. Let's go. Dude, I get so excited whenever I land a shot like that. Wow. That makes me happy. I got you, man. Yeah, I like to call my channel what's called a dual niche channel, where it's like I do both of my loves in one channel. So obviously, my Call of the Wild is my favorite hunting game on Earth right now, very closely followed by Way of the Hunter. And then then I love playing storyliners and making and turning those into playthroughs like movies and stuff. So I kind of try my best to do both on one channel. Of course, most of my success comes from Call of the Wild and my Call of the Wild stuff I do, but I don't really care too much how successful my playthroughs are. I just love doing those because I just feel that I'm a really good editor and I like making those playthroughs. So I used to make playthroughs on a little VHS tape back whenever the dinosaur TVs were around. I had a little VCR I used to have and a little VHS tape, and I would just re-record myself playing games, and I used to do playthroughs all the time that way. So it's kind of where I developed my love for doing those. And I've always been a hunter and fisher in real life, so it's just a natural thing that you like playing the hunting and fishing games. Gonna have to walk up to this one. They're a little bit close to sprint. But yeah, my two inspirations on YouTube is Scarecrow and Flinter. Scarecrow for the grinding, Flinter for the free roaming. So I'm trying to be a good mixture of the two of them on my channel. I'm mainly a grinder. Like, that's mainly what I love doing, is grinding for great ones. But I also really love doing the multiplayer streams where all my subscribers and people come in and hunt with me. And I also like just free roaming whenever I don't feel like grinding, so it was kind of the best of both worlds type thing, I guess. I'm just making conversation, by the way. I really have no idea what to talk about. I haven't had too much going on in my life besides going to classes and doing YouTube, so. Moose or whitetail great one grind? That's a good question. Well, in my opinion, you have two options. You could do a white and moose great one grind at the same time. You can do that on Revon Thule, Leighton Lakes, or New England. And basically, you just want to grind the same zones because most of the moose drink at the same zones as whitetails. So you can hunt for whitetails in the morning and then do moose in the evening if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to just do one or the other. I mean, if you want easy target to shoot at and a pretty easy grind to go with, I would do moose and on Revon Thule because that's like the easiest place to moose grind. If you want it to be a little bit more challenging, then I would say whitetail. So I mean, it just really depends. Plus, I don't know if you have either of the two. So if you already got one great one of one species, but you don't have the other one, I'd say go for the one you don't have, or whichever one you have the least amount of. I'm sorry, I'm very indecisive. The only reason I was able to tell Gunsmoke which one to go after is because he sent me a text that had all of his stuff on it. Or a message, rather. Chat, I can't speak today. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot English. Whoa. That turned me all the way around. Reed, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Not too much, buddy. We got 1 diamond today. That's the only trophy we've got today so far is 1 diamond. We just took him out about 5-10 minutes ago, give or take. But I've worked all weekend on my herd management. I had a lot of zones that were screwed up due to solos, and a few zones that for some reason were just magically not herd managed anymore. So about 7 hours over the weekend I spent herd managing on parts of my map. So I'm seeing a lot of level 2s now instead of level 1s, and I've already got 1 diamond to spawn today. So hopefully my great one will come sooner, and hopefully we'll get some more diamonds along the way. Other than that, buddy, it's about the same old. Hope you're doing well. Come on, game. Just show me a great one already. Show me my great one. I've killed so many birds. I'm still having a fun time with it, but I'm ready for this to end. I want to get back to hunting some big game. I got some projects I want to do for the channel and all kinds of stuff. But I just don't feel right doing it until we get this great one, so come on. Shot over a bluff. That was a good shot again. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn my controller off and turn it back on. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure, guys, but I think my controller is starting to get stick drift in it. I have 2 controllers, so I do have one to back it up today, but I'm sadly starting to see that my character is wanting to move like a itty bitty bit at a time whenever I'm not doing anything, so I think this controller just about had enough. I'm a Spider-Man 2 Special Edition controller, and it's lasted me for quite a while. But I have another one if I need to change. But so far it's not where I can't control myself, so I should be okay. I'm just noticing that every so often I'll do like a little side step whenever I'm not even doing that. So if you guys see me run or I do this on my map, then all of a sudden I move over to the left just a little bit, that's what I'm talking about. For some reason I think I'm starting to get drift in my controller sticks. Also, guys, it's been a little while since I've said so. For anybody who's in chat or might be lingering, if you guys are having a really good time here today, please make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button and help me get towards 500 subscribers, so that way we can do super chats and be able to hire mods for the channel and all that good stuff, guys. Also, make sure that you hit the like button for me so other people can find my channel. And I really appreciate any of the support you guys can give me. Okay. That was a good shot. Do it again. Let's see, where's the other male? Do I have 2 males here or just the one? Okay, so just the one this time around. That's alright. What's up, Funzio? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome to the stream. You can do mods for the channel. Right. Yes, I do know that I can do mods at any time, but right now there isn't so many people in chat that I'm having a hard time keeping up with everybody. So until I get to the point to where there's like a lot of people in chat and I'm having a hard time keeping up with everybody until then, I don't really see a reason to need mods on the channel. But I will start adding them after 500 if either way. I'll start with like 1 or 2. But if we don't, or if we start getting like a ton of people in chat, so whichever one comes first. If I start getting a bunch of people in chat and it's just hard for me to keep up with stuff, and I need the extra help, I'll hire a couple of people, or add you on rather. And and when I say you, I mean the people that I choose. But I'm only gonna do mods, guys, if I feel that I need the extra help. Right now, I'm able to handle everything on my channel pretty well, so I'm okay to just be by myself for the moment. But it's going good, Funzio. I don't think I answered your question. It's going really good. We've got 1 diamond today. That's the only trophy we've gotten so far is 1 level 3. And like I told everybody, I've spent the weekend, about 7 hours over the weekend this weekend, just retightening my herd management. I found several of my zones that were screwed up, and I had to remanage them. And I had a few solos that I had to shoot down. I've still got 2 solos on the map right now that refuse to be level 1. But outside of that, everything else is now managed. So we should start seeing more diamonds. But I'm doing really good, man. Hope you are as well. Nice, fun. That's awesome, man. When you say white, do you mean albino? You said you got a white tar today. Do you mean an albino one, or I don't know what the rares are for them. I know that red is a rare, but I don't know the other ones. Hi, Sav. Long time no see. Welcome to the chat, Sav. My wife has stepped in to say hi to everybody. You guys can feel free to say hi to Sav if you want to. Been a while since she's been on the channel. Glad to have you here, honey. They're white for the tar? Okay. Oh, it's equivalent to the leucistic. Got you. Okay, well, that makes more sense then. Well, nice, guys. Good job. Nice trophies. I'm not really big on the tar itself. They're just not really a horned animal that really intrigues me. I do opportunistically hunt them, but they're not really something I think I'd be interested in grinding for. But I do like the species. I just don't want to grind for them. Come on, game. Oh, well. We'll have to go 1 for 2, guys. It's alright, Sav. I hope you have a good day at work, honey. I'll see you when you get home, baby. And I love you if you're still watching. I love you. Oh, man. Had to sit up. I was slouched on my couch a little bit too much there. I was getting... My back was starting to hurt me a little bit. Yeah, guys, I'm like I said, I'm just not... If I had to hunt a horned animal for a great one, the ones that I would want for the horned animal is the ibex, the bighorn sheep, and mouflon. Those would be guaranteed. And then if you ever added doll sheep to the game, I would definitely be grinding doll sheep. Those are the only sheep slash horn species in the game right now that I'd really be interested in. But I also really do like water buffalo and yak. So if they added a great one water buffalo or a yak, I probably would be interested in that too. Okay, how did I miss? There we go. Yeah, that is true. Fun. Yeah, I really like. I haven't got to hunt them yet though. Like I've watched a lot of it. I've watched the videos that the couple of videos that Flinter and Scarecrow put out for it, and I think it looks like a whole lot of fun. I've just been really dedicated on my pheasant grind as of late, but I am planning on doing some more hunting for them. I'm in Teowara since they're there now, but I don't know if it'll be on stream or if I'll make a video about it. But I am pretty interested to go up there and hunt for them and see what it's like. It does look like a lot of fun to long range hunt those things. Honestly, on Way of the Hunter, that's one of my favorite things in the world to do is long range hunt. Way of the Hunter, you can see thousands of yards ahead of you, so it's a whole lot of fun to make like 1,000-yard shots and stuff. So it'd be kind of cool to do some long range hunting on here as well. Yeah, guys, Sav is currently at work, so that's probably the reason why she can only hop in, say hi, then leave, and not reply to anybody. But I appreciate everybody who said hi to her. I'm sure she did too. I just saw that she didn't reply to Gunsmoke there. I was letting you know that she was just jumping. She's at work right now, so she couldn't like stay in chat. But sometimes she likes to jump in and say hi, then jump back out. She only has one great one to her name, guys. Sav used to play this game pretty hardcore with me. And then just kind of got out of the mood for it over the past couple of years. She still supports me on YouTube and what I like doing on here, but I don't think she's played now in like a year and a half. She got a great one, Red Deer, and then that was pretty much good enough for her. Once she got a great one, Red Deer, she started to do a whitetail grind at one point, but she just kind of lost the mood for the game and just hasn't really returned to it. But she still does enjoy it, and she enjoys what I do on here, so she still stays in touch in that way. Yeah, very true fun. I mean, like I said, if I'm a very opportunistic hunter on animals that I don't great one grind for, so I mean, if I saw a diamond tar or a rare tar, I would definitely shoot it and immediately put it in my lodge that I'll be doing in the future. I mean, like I said, guys, I'll be making 2 different lodges, or actually 3. I'll be making one that's for Africa. I'll be making 2 that's for European maps. or excuse me, I'll be doing 2 for Africa, so because I'm hoping they'll do Africa 2.0 at some point. So I'll be doing 2 Africa maps, and then I'm gonna also have a map for European maps. Come on. That bird just vanished, or did I kill him? We got another vanishing bird, people. Oh well. I don't know why they're over here. This is one of those zones that just does not ever want to stay the same. Most of the time they're up here on this side, but every so often they're like over here on this hillside. And apparently they're wanting to be over there today. It's very interesting. Alright guys, before I reset time again, let me there's a text I just got on my phone I have to reply to, and then I also gotta refresh my stream afterwards. It'll be just a second, guys. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. We got 1 diamond today. I've spent the weekend trying to herd manage a lot more, so we should be seeing a lot more diamonds. I am currently responding to a text on my phone and then refreshing my stream, which I have just completed, so we're able to keep going now, guys. Yeah, hope everybody's doing good. And keep plowing away, and hopefully we'll get this great one today. Jack, correct me, man. You're one of my OGs, ain't you? Am I wrong in saying that or not? Didn't you join the channel like a year or so ago, or like last year at some point? Or am I wrong? I'm pretty sure you're an OG, but if you're not, I'd like to make sure that I've got that right or wrong. If you're not an OG, I just feel like you have been around for a while. Last year. Do you remember when last year you joined, Jack? Just by chance? I don't know if you'll be able to remember that or not, but do you remember how like how long ago? Because I'm trying to remember who all here is my OGs and who isn't. I know for a fact that Colton is, because he's just always he's always tried to be in my streams. And you've been in pretty frequently, but I couldn't remember how far back it's been. Yeah. Was it like? I guess you can't remember, can you? I'm trying to think about when you joined. Well, it might help if I reload. 1 bullet ain't gonna kill 2 pheasants. So guys, there was a good example. You saw my character move, but I actually didn't even touch my left stick. Yep, it just did it again. So I think I'm starting to get drift in this controller, and I don't like that at all. It's my favorite controller, which is the Spider-Man 2 Special Edition, and it has the best feeling sticks out of my 2 controllers. But it might end up having to be retired soon. If it starts getting to the point where I'm starting to run around left and right. Alright, Jack. Like I said, I'm just trying to remember everybody. I think you and Colton are the only 2, ain't you? Can you remember that far back? Do you know if there's anybody else that's like around the time that you guys joined that's been here that I'm not recognizing as an OG? I know that Michael popped in a little bit ago, and he's one of my OGs, but he hasn't been here very often this year. And I know Luke and Lego Dan and all of them used to come a lot, but I haven't seen them at all this year. I mean, is there anybody else in chat besides Colton that that can be considered like a long-time subscriber to the channel that you can remember? I'm pretty sure it's just you two. Yeah, okay, man. Yeah, those are my three OGs that were here all the time. Was those three. So it's natural I could remember them. And I knew you'd been here a while, but I just wanted to make sure. So I appreciate it. That bird just scared me. I don't know how, but that boop, doop, 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 scared me to death at the end. You guys will laugh your head off if I had a webcam on me right there. I literally jumped. I didn't expect for nothing to say. I didn't expect any animals to sound off. Is it just this guy? I think it is. I mean, I don't see another pheasant. Another rooster, that is. Yeah, I think it's just him. Again, guys, if I do get quiet, it's just because nobody's really talking in chat constantly. So and I don't really have much to talk about at the moment. There hasn't been much going on in my life. So if it gets quiet, guys, just hopefully you're still enjoying the gameplay. I'll still react to things as it need be, but unless people are talking to me in chat, I might go quiet. So just letting y'all know. That will work. That's alright, he's gonna die. Alright, Gunsmoke, I appreciate it, man. Also, I know that you're a YouTuber, so I understand if you don't want to, but if you enjoy the content you've seen today, man, you might want to consider subscribing. Live stream on my maps or anything. I welcome other YouTubers to my maps. So as long as you're willing and able to isolate your voice from my chat, so that way nobody can hear you on my end, and that way we don't compete over each other. But if you enjoy what you see and you want to hunt on my maps with me in the future, I welcome it. Oh, okay, Gunsmoke. I'm sorry, man. You haven't been here for a while, so I couldn't remember. But I appreciate your support, buddy. So just ignore what I said then. All right, buddy. Sounds good, man. Like I said, if you ever want if you ever want to do a live stream on the like next Saturday, and it's not this upcoming one, but every 3 Saturdays I'll do a 6-hour stream where we're gonna go across 3 different maps and everybody be hunting together. If you're wanting to live stream on your channel, I welcome it. Just make sure that we're not competing over each other. So like keep your mic isolated from my stream unless you need to talk to me directly. Just so that way you can still talk to your people and I can still talk to mine and we can meet competing. But yeah, you're welcome to take whatever you want to off of maps. Just make sure that it's not super rares or an impossible chance of being a great one. But that's the only 2 things I won't allow you to take. Yeah, I appreciate it, Gunsmoke. I commend you for that too, by the way, man. Do you play PlayStation though, Gunsmoke? I think you have to have PlayStation in order to join us. That's the only catch about it. It's not crossplay, unfortunately. I do hope in the future though that if they ever do a remastered version of the game or anything like that, I'm really do hoping they introduce crossplay, so that way PC and Xbox players and PlayStation players can all play together and everything. All right, good man, good.